Good evening. Welcome to Island Fans, another show on this Thursday evening. And I want to thank all the fans that will be coming in and are coming in as we try to do our best to keep you up to date with all that's happening in the world of sports. Tonight, we got Jamal, we got whatever that German phrase is Memphis has there, and we got Moydam there as well. Too. I don't speak English and dialect, man. I don't know all that stuff. But this is what we do. We talk sports. And of course, you'd have probably got a little update in your phone letting you know that we're live tonight. We are. Of course, the schedule's a little slow because not as much football is playing, but we still have Euros to talk about. So we're going to jump right into the Euros and, give us a good feel of what everybody's feeling. Consider everybody joined the Euros so far.
Yeah, it's been a good showing so far.
Yeah,
Not
I think so. Not Memphis? No, he's not. The German fans are doing it. Everything we predicted so far seems to be happening. That third place finish there is looking.
The last Euro winner finished third place with 3 points. Remember that?
Okay, all right. We'll see.
Nobody,
you may have no points this time.
You emulate that again.
Because German efficiency.
Okay, like the own goal that Hummels puts in the top.
Listen right. Listen right.
That was a very good own goal.
Why we don't talk about the Man City players out there kicking ball wide when they have the greatest chance ever to score?
Okay, all right.
Why we not talking about the Man City that gave England its first Euro opening competition win?
And that's the only good thing he did on the field.
My. Jumping right already early. So let's I was gonna start with the Turkey game, but I mean, hey, y'all don't jump to France, Germany, so let's just stay there then. France, Germany. I mean, I thought the game was kind of scrappy, and France decided they're gonna play on the counter attack. Yeah,
I'm part the bus no good.
Yeah, they did. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't see no free flowing football. Lord of mercy. And it's saying you that, at least for the first 20 minutes, France kind of sat back and they kind of wanted to play on the counter, which is interesting. I can see why they want to do that because, they got the pace, but
you can see why they got caught offside too.
Yeah, they did. But Germany, though, I mean, y'all had chances, but
yeah. And the strikers out there ain't make no international appearance yet. Let me buy an international player like Spain, boy. I need a striker.
I was about to say that. You need a striker, man. You need someone to put a ball in the back of net. They're just not happening for you there.
Do they really need a striker? They have Hummels right there, bro.
Oh wow. Ooh.
Yo.
That one did the people start drop word already early, boy.
The right boss coming.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, it was, I must say though, what I did like to see that, we all thought about the Conte Pogba in the midfield thing, man. I mean, they were looking good there, or no?
I like how everybody just forgets Rabiot was in the midfield too.
Of course. We ignore Rabiot. Nobody likes Rabiot. Who likes Rabiot?
I honestly did not
one person like him. No, nobody expects him to start. I didn't expect the 4-3-3 either.
Yeah, I think Pogba played very well. He plays better than he plays for United in the France team.
Because he has somebody who can do everything else in the midfield.
Oh, that's not his fault, is it?
You're right. We have man like that man just look at English players. The man gonna bring in Declan Rice.
And what's wrong with that? Declan Rice had a wonderful game for England. Wonderful.
Phillips did all the work.
Oh my God! Oh, he do all the work. He did his job. Quietly shielded the back four. Then score.
Quietly shielded.
Yo, I want to replace Fred after he make Brazil squad. No, sure.
After he started the game.
Yo, let me tell you something, right? I decided to knock up a little FIFA manager mode. Yeah, couple over the weekend, there, boy. See me going to West Ham, I tell West Ham boy I want Declan Rice. First buy Declan Rice. And the man tell me they would if you want to swap with Fred. Easy swap. What he should tell
Now,
he did
now,
something so
what
quick,
does
right?
that tell you about Declan Rice?
Though it tells me that West Ham retarded. That's what it tells me.
No. What does that tell you about Declan Rice?
No. The way I see this, remember, I have a 21-year-old CDM swapping for a 27-year-old CDM. I mean,
And
shit.
the game is quite literally telling you, Fred
Mm-hmm.
might low-key be on the same level as Declan.
At 6 years younger or 6 years older.
Yeah.
I take the younger guy.
Yo,
I can develop the younger guy.
Declan Rice is just an Irish McTominay that plays for England.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, anyways, right? Phillips over Declan Rice. That's all my input. Phillips
Why can't
over
we have
Rice.
Why can't we have the two of them? Why we have to be either or?
Isn't that what we've
Why
been
you gotta do
complaining
that?
about as a United fan? Isn't that what we've been complaining about for most of the season? Why we playing two CDMs?
I think Phillips did a lot more than play CDM in that game. He was everywhere. Okay, he was literally everywhere.
He even
The
did
man
Mason Mount's
created
work, but
the
Shaq
chance.
not here.
He created the chance that everybody expected him to do.
Wait. Rewind. Memphis, I don't think the fans heard that.
Oh, that's good.
What you say?
I think
I
you
said
should.
he even Mason Mount's work, but Shaq not here.
Oh, Mason Mount is gonna get a goal in the 6 next game. Scott, let me play now.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Scott, let me play now.
You remember you have Phillips in the midfield. Remember there are only two players who when they played against Phillips outran him. And they're both in that Scotland midfield.
And so on.
No, McGinn and McTominay.
Yeah, but that's what they do. They run. You know.
Yeah.
Harry Kane has to score.
Harry Kane has never scored in the Euros. Why does everybody keep saying Harry Kane has to score?
Because he's Harry Kane. That's why.
Yeah.
Speaking of the United Kingdom, we are talking about Gareth Bale's performance.
Del Piero only scored like 1 goal in the Euros as well.
Yeah, Locatelli have more goal than half of the Italian legend.
Yeah.
Yo, differently. That Locatelli just caught me by a surprise. Like, honestly.
Facts. The funny thing is, he wasn't even supposed to be in the starting lineup. It's only because Verratti injured.
I'm not gonna lie, right? While I agree that he's been playing well, I feel like because he's always been a good player, but the hype behind of him right now, I feel like he's being a bit overhyped. To be honest, because like we had a conversation, me and one of my friends. If you're doing what's the left back's name again for Italy?
Spinazzola.
Yeah, Spinazzola. So I was telling him that between Spinazzola, we're doing just a quick comparison between Spinazzola and Locatelli. If both of them were to come to the Premier League, the one that was most likely to flop would be Locatelli. And the man was up in arms about the comment, but I'm like, I mean,
didn't Spinazzola already come to the Prem? I'm thinking about somebody else.
He did.
I think that's what they said. He had some team now.
Jamal, this is where you do your research.
Spinazzola was in the Prem. Yeah, I definitely didn't know about it.
Can you blame him, Joe, for doing what he's supposed to do? The man made his runs. Got the ball,
not at all.
No, he
did
never
what he's supposed to do.
Okay. Somebody else.
Yeah, because I was a bit shocked by that. I mean,
Spinazzola
is a solid player.
If it's a penalty, you bank on Harry Kane elbow cough. Lord of mercy. Suka, I'm gonna get to you, Suka. Because Suka is actually the boss right now with us. So we're gonna get to him in a second. But speaking about the opposite of the boss right now, we got Munchie in the building. What's up, Munchie?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good?
Just, yeah.
Really? You heard them so long last week, no? What going on?
As I was saying, I was watching the show before I logged in, and I heard Joe's comment about Locatelli. Don't worry, he's soon a Manchester City player. So let's see if he's flop.
But he's linked with Arsenal though.
No, he's been priced.
He's linked with who?
He's linked with Arsenal. He was linked. Well, he was linked with Arsenal before the 2 goals.
Those 2 goals
Wow.
priced us out of the move.
Yeah,
wow.
that was Arsenal's regional. Locatelli is going to Juventus. Okay, Locatelli
That's
is going.
City.
That's a good
If you
point.
guys
Joe.
didn't know,
Yeah.
City been watching him for over a year now, and Sassuolo giving City a $40 million euros
Yeah,
price tag.
that's his release clause, I
So
think.
it's not per se after he scored those 2 goals, City will link with him. It's been over a year now. City been watching him.
What is
so.
his official position again?
CDM.
CDM? Okay.
Yeah, Rodri outside.
All right. Condetti says, big up, guys. I hope you all are too well. Thanks for the support, man. Appreciate the love, definitely. So, what y'all thought about Gareth Bale's performance for Wales after missing the penalty? You think he redeemed himself?
I'd say he was easily the best player on the pitch,
Yeah, I think,
agreed.
yeah.
regardless of the miss.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think
Best
the penalty would have just have topped off his performance if he managed to slot it away, because I saw the penalty given and I was like, this looks like the moment made for Gareth Bale after after Bale and Ramsey basically ran the show that last game.
Rambo.
But I was when we were watching the game, Shaq and I were watching the game, we were saying that Ramsey made that run 3 times. Right, and then man to pick you up to now. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, that's the typical Arsenal Ramsey run from the midfield into the box, turn the pitch. I mean, like, man, I just thought that they would have learned, but they didn't, boy. You know. But another player in that game that I forgot about from Switzerland. Yeah, I remember Mbolo, the hype around Mbolo, and then he just died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like, where did this guy go, man? It's just like you got that move, and then he just went down, boy. That's one gem that I don't know. Maybe he's a late bloomer. Maybe like a drug bar or something at the other end.
Well, he's only 24.
That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe he's a late bloomer because there was a lot of hype around him, and he just disappeared. You know. There's a question here. Do you think the quality of football at Euros this year has been as good as years past? What you guys think? Good so far?
It's been good, but I don't think it's been as good.
2012 was the best, you know.
Yeah, because your team went into it.
No, that was the last year for all the legendary players.
Yeah.
No, check it out. No, I'm being serious.
Yeah,
no, those 2012 was the last legendary Euros squad. 2016 is where all
one of them still kicking now.
The guys just boss and so who.
One of them still kicking.
You could tell us who it is?
Ronaldo.
Yeah, we're all kind of waiting. They're wondering.
Ronaldo.
Okay.
Honestly, this Ronaldo.
The GOAT.
This Ronaldo situation. He got so much hype after the game, and for like majority of the game, he was basically non-existent. And then popped up with
Portugal was non-existent for most of the game.
Bernardo Silva was, even though he was playing, the same way Bruno. Yeah, the same way Bruno. You expected bigger impact from those 2 players.
Yep.
And
they were
even on Portugal, matter of fact.
Yeah, but look at Tiki Taka towards the end though. That was brilliant though. You gotta get him that one.
Who did the Tiki Taka come from? Who did they bring on?
The former flop.
Rafa Silva?
No.
Renato
Sanchez, no. Renato Sanchez, me talk about. He started the move on the right hand side.
I mean, I wouldn't say flop.
You see, you get about props, Joe. You get about props.
He can't be a flop. He just won the League One league.
Stop the man. So
I said,
but
this man has 3 championships.
Didn't he get relegated?
He doesn't have 3 championships in 3 different leagues. Back to back.
I remember he was starting for Portugal, and then he got the big move to Bayern, and he flopped. Are we forgetting this? I mean, this didn't happen. Come on, and like go back in the history, man. I remember United Surgeons was the big gem, and the next big thing in the midfield, and he went to Bayern, didn't do well. I think he ended up at Swansea. I think so, right? Check it
Yeah,
out.
he
Come
was
on.
at Swansea.
He was
Swansea
on
ended up
loan. He was on loan at Swansea with Michu.
Yeah,
flat there too, and then end up as French in France, and nobody knows Lille until they win the championship. Like, oh yeah, by the way, he plays for that team. I mean, come on. There we go. Thank you,
boy.
CJ. They didn't know me to talk about. Yeah, there we go. All right, so, but yeah, I mean, I hear you more, definitely, I just don't like the one strike thing. Well, y'all think about two strike in Portugal, and they use, what's his name? Number nine.
Andre
What's
Silva.
his name? Yeah. Do a two strike because the one strike thing doesn't seem like it'll work.
Boss, Portugal deserves to lose that game or at least a draw.
I think so.
Honestly, that win was that win it all came from that deflection and it just killed the momentum.
Yeah.
And then that's when they really got the upper hand now. Because to be honest, now, Hungary was playing good. Hungary was the captain for Hungary, right? That man put in a shift and a half. He was a nuisance. Oh my.
Yeah.
I was actually scared.
I was a little scared when that man scored a penalty. I was like, oh snap, upset. I mean, that's penalty. I'm talking about the goal that was offside. Sorry, the goal that was offside. Yeah, that goal I'm talking about. And I was like,
and
wow.
that all happened from the introduction, Nego, when he came on and he played the ball because everybody else was there. Them guys were getting in attacking positions where they could play the ball forward. And they were turning back. He came on and he's just attacking. He just has this, he's attacking minded. He was just going forward. It's like,
I still thought it beat good morning.
Oh, because I was saying during that game, I was just thinking about my fantasy team with Ronaldo and all those players wanting Ronaldo to score. But then after I saw Hungary turn on a next heat, I was like, this would be a very good upset. And then I saw that goal like a call up. I was like, oh boy, that was a big, huge miss.
Yep. That like at first you want.
I still thought the keeper got way too easy though.
Yep.
Yeah. But see, with that game, right, like Moy said, you wanted the points, but then as a football fan, you would have loved to see Hungary win that game.
Yeah, that's true. You're very right. Because Ronaldo was my captain, and he hadn't scored yet, so I was like, man, when he got that too, that was.
Might have put him in team, boy. Might have put him in team. Messi in the Euros would have put him in team.
Suko is saying, until CR struck in the last 3 minutes, happy fantasy days. I know, right? I know.
True.
And speaking of that, speaking of Suko, I have a lot of Italian players. Who's the bigger dark horse, guys? Italy or Belgium?
Italy.
Well, Belgium is ranked number 1, so it has to be Italy.
Yeah, Italy, definitely, easily.
So Belgium is the favorites now.
They're ranked number 1, so I guess.
Yeah.
Josh, any team KDB plays on is a favorite. Josh.
Oh boy.
We came into this thinking France are the favorites, but the way they played against Russia, the game today where they came back in the second half, I mean, they basically just brought on KDB and they was like, okay, and Hazard, the other Hazard, both Hazards played today.
Yeah, no, it's not. But Witsel as well. Witsel was a big.
I mean, when you have a bench like that, it's like wow.
But they need to play back four because that middle centre back ain't cutting.
Yeah, not when you have Jason Denayer starting the centre back.
Ooh,
Denayer was second best to almost all his challenges for the entire game.
When he had the ball, he could clear it. He's just.
But to be fair, guys, isn't it because of who's next to him? I mean, they weren't helping him at all.
Yeah, but still, clear the ball when you get the ball. He's trying to run down the line and losing the ball. flailing and kicking the ball. What led to the first goal? He had control of it and he kicked it straight into the midfield.
Into the midfield. Yeah.
Put the ball down the wings. Don't put it right back into the midfield where you're already being overrun. So.
Yeah, but then even after, I think, after they took the lead, there was one of them where he ran out to the right and he got the ball and turned around and then played a stupid pass and gave it back.
Gave it right back to them, yeah.
He could have just cleared the ball.
Yeah, that's the
simple. Just clear the ball.
And could have cleared it, but he let the guy catch it to him and lost it.
Let us look for KDB. It's easy. When you're in doubt, give KDB.
Boy.
Okay. Oh well, I have one for you, Spanish boy. I have one for you then. So then, how come Lindelof shut down your whole team then? How come Lindelof shut down your whole squad?
Didn't really, them man just they miss.
I mean, we expect if Alvaro Morata strike. Come on.
Like, for real?
Spain, when they try set pass the record for Euros.
But that's nothing. I don't understand why people getting so amazed that Spain attempted 900 and something passes and whatever. That's normal. It's like that's Spain over the years. So everybody's hyping up, oh, all those passes are no goal. Like if that's the first time Spain even made 300 passes in a game or so. That's just normal stuff, but it's to get the ball in the back of the net. I don't know what Enrique is thinking by starting Alvaro Morata. Like, Alvaro Morata?
Magnificent.
I think
over Moreno.
I think he's the best one to start, though.
Offside.
Yeah,
Yes.
he is.
Best one to start in terms of what?
Pure striker.
Running? What striker? You want a guy that's the way how Spain plays. Last season, that's it. The way how Spain plays, Spain midfield is just so kind of timid. The wing plays like timid. So you need that one little rough guy in there. And you can't have this timid guy who here always nicely done. And up there, no, you want a guy that he get his head dirty, dive out there. You know what I'm saying? When I see this guy starting, I was like, oh my gosh. I hope Enrique gets it right for Saturday night. I hope he gets it right.
Suko says Moreno must start next game. And then Pemberton says, tell you Morata only play good in black and white. That's true.
Don't even do that in that.
Lord of mercy.
But
we got good night here from Teresa. Good to see you. We haven't seen you in a while. You should come more often. Say nice things. So good night to you as well.
Look how the boy start to smile down there.
Of course, wife in the building, of course.
There you go.
Well, hear me out, fellas. Also, right, today, a performance that I think went unnoticed. Yes, Hazard came on with Belgium. I think the substitutions were brilliant. They made a change because then you bring on KDB and Hazard, two people who can beat the high press individually with their brilliance, right? Then you bring on Witsel, who then make Tielemans' life easier because he was struggling a bit. And then he helps to shield the defense. So, good substitutions and everything. But I think personally that Lukaku put in a man of the match candidate performance today without scoring or assisting. Because without him, none of those two goals happened.
But he got it. Right. I think he got UEFA gave him the award. He got man of the match.
And I asked that same question.
I stopped watching in like the 85th or 88th minute.
Yeah, I asked the same question to myself today. That is Lukaku underrated?
Nah.
Well, his numbers say different.
Yeah,
that's some crazy numbers.
He got some... and everybody started talking like the man was the worst striker in the world. All because he didn't even struggle. And exactly because his numbers were still better than certain people. Not calling nobody.
The only issue was his first touch.
Go ahead.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's the only issue was his first touch. But I mean, he went there and he didn't have the phenomenal season everybody expected. And then with the media and so, like I said, people are so easy to buy in and feed into the media. like everybody painted like said the man was this awful striker. The man is still top tier.
But to be fair, Joe, Lukaku actually said it best. Lukaku said that when I'm scoring goals, I'm the Belgian, but when I'm not scoring goals, I'm the African. So I mean, it's like, well, what's going on there? And he's not wrong, because then when he's not scoring, everybody talking about he's a bully, he had a skill, he had a first touch. Then the man starts score goal, and it's like, oh well, I've always known he was a good striker. I mean, like. Yep. Which one is it? Because if you really look at him at numbers, right? The man has some good numbers now, since he's young now.
For Egypt, for every team, yeah.
Because I mean, that's what we see. That's what we see Lukaku striving good at, is being a bully and beating down people to get to that goal. And we know that he's good at that.
So right now he's in the top 5 strikers of all time. Sorry, right now in the world.
Indeed,
of course.
For me, yeah.
So who's higher than him?
Lewandowski.
Lewandowski.
Yo.
I'm asking a question, Memphis. I'm asking a question to the panel. Harry Kane.
I think probably just maybe Lewandowski. Probably Suarez on current form at the moment.
Suarez, Lewandowski, and who else? That's it?
No. Yeah.
Now Benzema.
Ooh.
So let me get this straight, right? We don't put Benzema. Harry Kane just get golden boot, right? We don't put him there either. Okay, all right. So I mean that's kind of harsh. All right.
Here we go again.
And what about people like Aguero?
Well, you guys say right now, so
we're talking about right now.
Aguero, right now Aguero in India.
If we're talking about right now, Aguero outside, honestly. If we're talking all time, then that's a different story. But we're talking about right now.
I would like to see I want to see how you tell people that Lukaku is better than Benzema. Explain that one to me, guys. I'm still not hearing anything like that yet. So you tell me right now.
He has more international goals.
I mean, that's not.
He has more international goals.
That's not Benzema's fault, Monkey. That's come on.
No. That's entirely Benzema's fault. Y'all stop
No. It's Valbuena and Ribery's fault.
Watch you.
That's true. Because for the Ford and Greenwood incident, you guys are blaming Ford.
They blame poor Greenwood. No. Who blame Foden? Greenwood get all the lash.
German engineering. That's true.
I don't pass that now.
That is, we did. Go back and we all think about.
I have to. What did I tell you all about my Slovakian neighbor?
Yes.
I told you.
I couldn't find Lewandowski up to now. Where is he?
Poland is coming.
I mean, that's Lewandowski for Poland.
I mean,
when honestly, when we're picking a fancy team, I never once yet glimpse on Lewandowski. Lewandowski for his country is just, and even looking at the group that he's in, I'm like, nah. Lewandowski for Poland is like, nah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd put a sign Isaac than Lewandowski.
This is what I'm saying. I'm advocate for system. I'm advocate for system. The man in a system, we not get the chances. So you
not just system. He don't have no players around him like that.
Okay, so how could you see
Bayern's caliber?
Yeah. Portugal only just get good.
I mean, yeah, but nobody ever said Lewandowski was one of the 2 best in the world now. You can't compare Ronaldo and Lewandowski like that. Come on now.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so we are thinking about Czech Republic, Scotland. Are we surprised?
Yeah, but I think Scotland were the better team, to be honest. Which is unfortunate overall.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they
halfway line goal.
But that guy, what's his name? Jamal, that guy name, what's his name?
Patrick Schick.
Whatever. Those are two good goals.
I hope Pep is watching.
Good goals.
100%. They work.
I don't think Pep should watch him. He usually scores good because I think he also scored a Rabana some time ago for Roma or something like that.
Yeah, man. He's been around popping up doing these crazy things.
But he's 25. And he has a hammer of a left foot. So
yeah, but he usually scores a good goal and then disappears.
Danny Ings better than Patrick Schick, but you don't want Danny Ings.
True.
Yeah, I mean, you're bringing the age thing. You're bringing the age.
Let them know more.
Oh man, Austria, Macedonia. I'm just happy Macedonia have scored twice so far for the Euros.
It's the only two players I knew.
My boys, Macedonia. We wasn't fully prepared for Euros, right? But we did good. We scored goals.
No, not even that fast. I blame the coach and his tactics because
I agree.
If you watch them playing in the second half when they came out and decided to attack, why couldn't you have started the game like that? Where was that in the first game?
They were scared.
The capability is there.
Come on, Joe. It's the Euros. When last they've been to the Euros?
This is their first ever tournament.
But
exactly. So you can't come out like, hey, I'm a top dog. You know, let me take this Euros better on. They gotta come out and get a little feeling, hope for the best, knowing that okay, for the first 15, 20 minutes, let's not get run over. Let's feel it out a little. So I believe after halftime, as you say now, the coach came to him and told them, hey, okay, you guys see how it is at this tournament and whatever. Let's get this done. Let's put this in place, you know. Talk to them again because they actually get how the first are feeling of being in a tournament. And
do you see the problem with what you said just now, Manji? So you're trying to tell me, as a coach or as a manager, you're going to go into every game, play 45 minutes, and then learn the team? That makes sense? You're supposed to do the research.
Not every game. No, but Joe, you know what I'm saying? That's the first major tournament. No, you got to feel out. You got to feel out the opponent and got to feel out the team. I'm not saying, hey, I'm not agreeing with the tactics if that was it. But I'm saying maybe that's what happened.
No, that's not what happened. The tactics are the problem. Because when he decided to change his tactics, it was a completely different team. What more feel out you can want? You go play Austria and get 3-1. You don't get welcome. You don't get your welcome. Now it's time to show what you come to do. You either come to play. I mean, my thing is, right, even if you're the underdog or whatever, at least this is me personally. Even if we're going to lose, we are going to lose with pride. I'm not going to sit back and defend because, oh, you're a big name team and then go home and say, oh, at least I tried. No. We're coming and we're going for it. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose.
Yeah, because in all honesty, I had Macedonia as sorry, let me just say quick. I had Macedonia really as a troll team. But the two games that they played against Austria and it was against Ukraine, I mean, they shown good quality that they can have at least once in a while. But then it goes back to Joe's same point. The tactics, like the manager, the coach, just decide to just switch that switch on and off.
Yeah, the tactics, and then not just that, the decision making in the final third. Because like even today, what's the guy's name? Trakowski that came on. This man, the last two shots of the game he took. You get a last chance, right, to possibly get the equalizer, and you hit one ball from way outside the 18. That makes sense. Then the play before that, you get the ball, you work your way into the box. Your right back overlaps you, so you can play it, so he can play it across the goal. Yeah, and you take one wild shot. So that was a part of it too.
Rashford into the chat.
Wow. Can't do that if you don't start, right? So it's a different story. All right, Shaquille.
Oh, now you decide. Now you agree that he should be benched. Okay.
I didn't disagree. I'm trying to save him for the season. That ball from Sabitzer, though. Y'all saw the ball you talking about?
That was brilliant.
Oh my goodness, that was a beautiful pass. But yeah, I'll go back and check it, right? In that game, man. That
Yeah,
made the goal. What a pass. Lord have mercy.
Shame
And
we
then
didn't do that today.
Oh, you're talking about the first goal.
Yeah. When the man from the left hand side.
Yeah.
Nice boy. Right.
Yeah.
But even that too.
He's a baller, and he's on the transfer market. He wants to leave. So
he does.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Even losing the year.
Go ahead.
It's in the price tag.
I'll say.
How much?
Arsenal want everybody. But here I want Van de Beek and so. Agent ever come out today table. Agent ever come out today.
The price tag was?
I know players now.
Where do you hear that?
Till the agent have come out today and say that is nonsense. You actually use stronger language, but we can't do that on the show. But the point is that you say that
I saw that rumor.
About Van de Beek to Arsenal. It's like what's going on here, man?
AFTV answered that.
That didn't come out of nowhere from Arsenal, so I didn't even hear about that.
I didn't believe it.
Bro, that was a rumor. It was a guy on Twitter who started and said basically that we should sign Van de Beek because Manchester United are not playing him and he's quality and whatnot. And from that, it took off to then rumor that possible transfer for Van de Beek. Then Arsenal rumored to have made contact with Van de Beek's agents.
Yeah, so there's rumors.
Listen, transfer time is I don't know about anybody else, but as an Arsenal fan, transfer during the transfer window is the most annoying period of time in the world.
I think it's funny.
But Joe, it could be worse.
Ramsdale to Arsenal.
It could be worse. You could be like Spurs.
Yeah, the same Ramsdale that just get called up to England. I'll take him.
Joe, you could be like Spurs.
Boy, I'll take him.
And get me started.
They're saying, Ramsdale got relegated. Ramsdale is a goalkeeper and got relegated, but got player of the season for all the team. Got player of the season for both teams that he got relegated for.
And get called up for England, but I mean, it won't fit the agenda, right?
Arsenal playing championship next season after next.
What? I'm not saying next season after next.
This is fitting though, Joe. You have to remember Munchie is the best unsigned and unpaid manager. Yeah, you have to know that. You just have to know that. All right. What do y'all think? Yeah, would you guys have cancelled the Denmark game and what happened to Ericsson?
Yeah.
I know Jamal got strong opinions on this one. Jamal, talk to me first. No,
there's no. If they cancel it, who's gonna get the points? Who's gonna get a win, and all that, and then they can't move it to another day. So I mean, UEFA gave them options, the three options, right? Which were to continue playing it today, play it tomorrow, or take a loss. And the best option was to continue playing it right there because you're in the mode at the moment to continue and play it. But I don't think legally they could have just squashed it or cancelled it because that's not how the rules of the tournament work. So I
don't disagree with you at all, Jamal. I guess the problem is that what if he died? Like there's a while there where we all thought that.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be dead. No, but he wouldn't have been declared dead on the pitch. And that's the thing. So they would have taken him away and then still continued the game, regardless. Mwamba went down, they took him away, still continued the game.
How do you play? How do you play?
The Mwamba one wasn't changed to a different date?
Because you wouldn't know until after the game. That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't declare him dead at the pitch. They'd have to take him to the hospital, then declare him dead, and you won't find out till the game's done.
True.
Okay, good point.
According to Shevchenko,
I
think Shevchenko said UEFA didn't give them those options. They told them, hey, play or you're gonna forfeit. You're gonna forfeit and lose 3 goals.
Shevchenko was saying that UEFA didn't ask the players what they want to do. UEFA gave them those 3 options. And it wasn't Shevchenko, it was Schmeichel's dad that came out and said that. But
because
the 3 options that legally were in the rights to continue with the game. So you either take a loss and forfeit, or you continue to play.
No. And Jamal is not Schmeichel's dad. All right. It's Schmeichel's son. It's two different
What?
stories.
No, didn't the dad come out and say that UEFA can give them?
No, I know.
Yeah.
I want to play with you, bro. I want to play with you. I'm just kidding. Right? There's an order to the Schmeichel.
I'm
right?
saying Shevchenko, Schmeichel. Yeah.
There's the daddy
Sorry.
who's the United legend, and then you have the son.
No, but
Right?
the dad came out and
Who is the
said,
Leicester City
I know.
legend?
I'm just kidding with you. Nobody did that. Let me just catch up with this. Okay, all right. So England Croatia, is he coming home?
No.
for Croatia.
Coming home. Whoa.
I mean, he said for Croatia. Like Jamal sound right there.
Let me start off with some few points that I made on the show. It was during the last show. I told y'all, do not sleep on my boy Raheem Sterling.
No.
Because he has to start in the England team. Everybody doubted me. And next
That's
thing,
a lie.
I told you all.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Please highlight the victims. Okay, do not say everybody doubted you, because
okay.
I'm an England fan, so
I said that Raheem Sterling is a must start in Southgate's squad. Okay.
Okay, my apologies, Joe.
All right, thank you. Continue.
And let me add one more thing. I did say also on the show that when Harry Kane is not on the field, Sterling has to take the captain back. And I remember Skill being on here, doubting me, telling me Sterling is nobody, and this and that. We saw Rashford and Sterling on the pitch the same time when Harry Kane came on. Who got the captain back? Raheem Sterling. Who showed up and gave the win? Raheem Sterling. You know, Rashford couldn't even start though. So that says a lot.
No, he couldn't shot on the left hand side, yeah. Because what's his name?
Who missing the open goal tomorrow? Raheem Sterling.
Wow. It's like that. Wow.
Yeah.
But okay.
It's okay.
I know Southgate is loyal. Southgate is loyal, so Trippier and Sterling were gonna start. Okay. And that was just gonna happen, regardless of that. But do you think that Luke Shaw, Chilwell, for both their performances, even Grealish with his quality, at least deserved the start?
Yeah.
Or this was a time?
Deserve to get subbed on. Grealish to get no game.
Yeah, at least subbed on. I think he deserved to
Yeah,
start.
at least.
Him and Shaw. I think him and Shaw deserve to
So,
start. But
I feel
what about Sancho? I think the United.
I think
fans are
Sancho
happy.
wasn't on the bench. He was on the bench.
Yeah,
he was back, working on his contract with United, just tying up deals. That's what we're working on. That's why he wasn't there. I'm just letting you know. I talked to him.
No problem.
And I was like, yo, man, I was looking for you. And he was like, yeah, we're just working out my wages and the different issues. That's why he wasn't there. Don't worry. He'll be there next time. He done time.
That means Trippier might miss the next game, because I hear y'all putting a bit.
You're done, though. You're done, though. Trippier missed the next game. What you see? Luke Shaw starts. Trippier side two of them.
I never understood that. No, why is United trying to buy Trippier?
The same reason why they bought Alex Sellers, by an older, experienced defender in that position to keep his starter. He's older than one Bissaka, though. To keep him, in check. It worked for Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, the best season of his life. But Alex Telles.
The difference is though, Alex Telles was like 15 million. Trippier's almost 50 million.
Nah, they're not gonna spend 50. They're not gonna spend 50.
But wait here. Dallas
30 the most.
United first.
Yeah, Dallas already back in the squad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he got called up for Portugal because Cancel of Cope. So.
Yeah. And they still start Semedo. So.
I mean, I say this.
Dallo got named the day after the game, I think.
Boy. So, we have them there, guys. They're playing. Who are they playing next? They're playing Scotland tomorrow at 3. Easy win. Because
I hear
Jamal, you're gonna be at that game, Jamal?
No, I'm back in Scotland already.
I don't think y'all understand. Harry Kane, Harry Maguire.
England now win them Scotland. What you tell that? Come on, Chase. You go back home and come back to Scotland.
Yeah. No, I was in England over the weekend, but I came back up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. But I'm
Is this
Boy,
is this
this
is
you
that
need
the
to
bus
talk
ninety-five
to the
you're
percent
supposed to
Highland
go to
fans, man.
Jamal?
What's that?
Is the England versus Scotland game you're supposed to go to?
No, I was supposed to go to the Croatia one because they were playing in Wembley, but it
Oh,
was
oh.
so packed. Yeah, I didn't even make it down. I had to stay in central London.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah, it was
See they
crazy.
drink. See they pour some beer now. So the boss go on with
Yeah,
things.
I even.
Yeah,
And then all
I'm
the
sure a lot of things happened that Jamal can't tell us, so we could leave that right there.
yeah,
But
Yeah, that look like it would have been a real nice try, boy. 'Cause I saw,
London.
I saw,
then a main
I saw,
striker that Jamal always score, right? Always
yeah,
score.
I saw troops do a live of the whole thing. You know, him getting to the stadium, getting in, and the fans
Yeah.
and so on around. It looks like it would have been a real nice vibe.
Don't
It
worry,
would have
man.
been,
Ireland fans could show up in
would
World
have
Cup
been
next year,
hectic.
man. Ireland fans give me a World
I
Cup
could do
next
what?
year. We're
That
gonna
you
be at the
see?
World Cup.
I
We're
will
going.
go
You hear
Qatar.
what I say?
Right.
You hear what I say? I know things. I know things.
Yo, kata cola.
Cole.
But Hey Pemberton, Nas don't knows what he's doing, Yeah, thanks for the play on words there, Southgate. So
Does he
they
really?
Pemberton having some fun there. But yeah, for real though, I am 95% confident somebody's gonna die tomorrow afternoon. Right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, what?
Please use a different word. We don't
Yo,
we don't make
Yeah,
those
what?
jokes
I'm
anymore.
just saying, Jamal know what I'm talking about, guys.
Oh,
England
Oh
yeah.
versus
my
Scotland.
gosh.
It's gonna be
England
a
versus
madness.
Scotland.
It's gonna be a madness. Today, the Tartan army went down to London and it was crazy. The whole of Scotland was just madness today.
Wow.
Everybody wearing the Scotland shirts, the flags. Nobody at work. It was crazy. Tomorrow they have another
Yeah,
holiday.
so that's gonna be a crazy game.
Oh yeah,
Jeez.
tomorrow's crazy.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm really
Yeah,
looking forward
That
to it.
must be a very nice
Maguire spits,
atmosphere,
right?
though.
It is.
Yeah, boss.
Everywhere it's booked up. You can't do anything tomorrow. You can't go for drinks. You can't go for dinner. Nowhere. He's booked up from like a month ago. When they're
Can you imagine one England guy, right? Shirt off, painted English flag all over his chest, running in the Irish section. I mean, the Scotland section. Somebody
Come on, what's
in
the-
that here tongue, fighting the
Come on,
lockdown.
Man, what's he done?
No, I didn't think he drunk now, so he have no idea what he doing, right? So he bolting. Harry Kane score. He bolting it there, fighting a Brock out. Somebody just buckle the Brock. Something happen. I'm telling you, something happen tomorrow. So anyway, but it can make this that atmosphere though. I don't know, boy. Where do you sit?
Yeah,
I mean, like,
And I saw the Grealish interview about him and Megan, and he's saying, like he'd like to basically, like rough him up tomorrow, because he's like his best friend. And then Saka was talking about, the possibility if he gets to playing against Tierney and all of that. The rivalry sounds like it'll be real nice tomorrow, but
Yeah,
Rashford is saying too. He can't wait to play against McTominay.
It should be like a Premier
McTominay,
League
yeah.
derby. It should be
Rashford
like a
playing?
Premier League derby game.
yeah, it should
With
be
Saka.
real good.
I'm thinking like League One playoff.
No,
That's what
that's
I'm thinking.
disgusting. That's disgusting.
No, championship playoff.
That bro, yeah, pure tackles. Hold Brock for tomorrow. I understand that.
Swansea and Brentford.
Tell you.
But
Oh man.
talking about teammate rivalries, they were saying that it seems like Kimmich and Lucas Hernandez. That's the right one. Lucas is the one from Bayern, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were saying during that Germany fans game, it's like they had some bad blood with each other. But
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you expect them to be friends? They're not on the same team. It's international duties. I
That's
don't
true.
like you during that time.
Yeah, I agree. So there you go.
Big
I mean, the only thing you're thinking about though is that the season is just around the corner, right?
Yeah.
So can you imagine McTominay tomorrow drop a hard tackle for Rashford and then out for the whole of next season? Yeah.
Bossy down.
But if
But
I
he
was
won't be
Germany,
missed,
I would
so.
honestly do it. There's
Especially
no way.
on
Don't
Sunday.
think about
I
right
can't
there,
do
right
that, boy. I can't do that, boy. You for me, you for the best attacker. And Scotland now win the Euros, okay? Why am I going to block Rashford for? I mean, it make no sense.
But Man United now will not need us, so he wait out. He more likely forget a MBE for Scotland than forget a statue outside Manchester United, you know? So the man away options.
Okay, all right. So Bruno, the Silver. Well, actually, that's the same team, so I can't even say that. That's what you guys said. I'm just thinking about that. Good point, Monty. But we'll see. We will see.
I mean, if Gundogan have a clap up, Bernardo Silva, make you know what it is. So
he not do him. What you see that do him?
Hey, Munchie, but might as well clap him now, because the home you go now, so might as well clap you up and go home with the red card.
But Josh, you're telling me I have an open space on goal and you're trailing me to stop me from goal. You're not going to drop a hard tackle on me. You're going to be thinking about next season.
No. I'm gonna grab your shirt and put it to the floor. I mean, I drop no tackle on you guys. No, I'm not doing it. I can't do that.
Understandable.
What did Ramos tell that guy again? When
Valverde, kill him.
No, we can't do that. No, and not only that, Rashford say that he and McTominay play together since they're 9 years old and play together. And you go Brock your partner foot.
Yeah, man, of course.
I go like Brock foot. It's a sore throat.
Josh. We all know McTominay is kind of a rough player. So if he in fact go at Rashford in a harsh or strong way, like you can't really say he's supposed to go in soft because it's international. As Moy say, we're on international duty, so we aren't friends. We're friends after the game. Even before the game, we high-five and whatever, but during the game, we're enemies. When the whistle blows, I come and check on you, see if your foot is not totally broken, you know?
Totally broken. Wow. Wow, totally broken. Lord of mercy. Anyway, Pemberton here saying, what Pemberton is saying? He's saying, Josh, remember the show recording, so anybody die tomorrow, just no CIA reaching your doorstep. True. What y'all see? Somebody get injured in the game and somebody will die tomorrow. All right. But I hope not. I really hope not, for the sake of football and for the fans. But you have to understand again, the history between those two countries is just outside of football is what's coming into the game now. I mean, that's the problem.
One question about this Scotland team. I don't think that there's too much pressure on Robertson to try be the creative player for Scotland.
I agree. I do agree. That's way too much pressure
on the team alone and the manager.
Yeah.
And I hope he creates, because I have in my fantasy get a couple assists tomorrow.
Quick, guys. Jamal, you saying?
I said it's the first time they made it to the Euros in 23 years, so there's a whole pressure on the whole country as a whole.
Yeah, you're right. There is pressure. German boys back. So you beat in Portugal?
Depends.
Okay, that's all I can know.
If you feel like it.
Depends on if the man decide if they want to put the ball in the back of the net this time.
Okay.
Well, they did do it, but I guess it was just at the wrong end.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Munchie.
No, but honestly, okay, technically,
neither of us have scored. Be quiet.
But if they have the best third place team, if the tournament was to end today, and we look at the records, like I have a point.
Would you be a third place team? Because I know a couple teams have 3 points on Inter.
Who?
Finland.
We'll see.
Austria.
Yep.
But they both played 2 games already. I've I'm playing my second game on Saturday, so.
And
who
Lewandowski
you playing?
against you.
But
Lewandowski
I'm
against
winning.
you.
I'm winning my group, so I don't know what all the
You're
fuss is
winning
about.
group.
Like,
Look how Isak may have you. Imagine how the rest man will have you.
I tell you, Lewandowski score.
Remember,
Poland,
Slovakia
Spain.
getting more points than Germany. It's still out there.
What do y'all think about Croatia, Czech Republic? I have a feeling Croatia gonna lose this game.
Well, that's a
I
draw
don't
for me.
know. Or at least a draw. I don't see Croatia winning, and that upsets the whole group. Because Czech don't have their points. And the Croatia doesn't. I don't know. They didn't impress me at all in that England game. And England is supposed to be the best team in the group. So, what is to be expected? You know what I mean?
True.
but
Joe,
I look. Sorry, I look at the statistics during that game, and it's basically even with everything: passes, corners, shots on goal, fouls. Basically, everything was even. Just that for us that one goal. So it's not to say like England outplayed Croatia or England were better on the day. Because if you really watch the statistic, everything, possession, everything, 50-50, it's like it's really even. So it was just, to me, it was just a game like, hey, who first score wins? Like,
you good point. Yeah,
goal
who
and
take
goal.
the chance? Who take the chance
Yeah.
wins. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
So if Croatia just up their game against Czech, I believe they can nick it.
Okay. Hungary, France, easy win for France.
Expected.
Yeah.
Expected. I think Hungary. Listen, I think Hungary are going to give them a run though. I don't think it's going to be that walk in the park like we might expect. But you expect them to win, but yeah, Hungary coming first. Hungary going out swinging.
Oh my Joe, Hungary isn't hungry anymore now. They got filled up, so they're gonna be lazy against France. They're gonna be lazy against France. So
y'all know this Memphis giving us a preview of how Germany gonna have it. They could just jump out the booth.
Clever one. Definitely. So let's quickly though just touch on the fantasy, and all right, and we know we did fantasy league, the Isle of Fan stuff. If you still want to join, you can. Right, and this is the current standings as it is. Kind of small, some of you. Let's see if I can enlarge it here. If you can't see it, you can go check it out. Or join the squad. If you don't know, Sukwa is on top. Let's see if I can enlarge that a bit there. There we go. All right. Yep, Sukwa is on top. For match day 1, he had 74 points. I'm in second, as to be expected. I have to be in the top 3 because I'm brilliant. And nobody go against that. I was hoping for a little backlash there. I didn't get that. I could have that one to do. I did Guardiola. I was a genius, though, right? I did Guardiola. I usually have a lucky person at top. That comes ahead.
It's only 1.5 match days, though. So
yeah. And the thing is that this match day half his squad done playing.
I'm getting there, Memphis. Getting there. All right. Let's see who is at the bottom after match day.
Joy, you can take that.
Wow! After match day 1, after my partner. I'm just saying, right? I was bragging, and I come second. And then Joe is bragging, I come last. I'm just trying to figure out, right, how this works. Yeah, can explain this to me? I don't know.
I'm not in the last. Okay.
I remember now.
I'm not in the last. There are 18 people and I'm 16th. Okay.
Okay, I'm just saying. After match day 1, we talking.
You were still last. You were third to last.
Hey, anyways, right?
Munchie came in the WhatsApp group having all this big chat and was like just crowning the champion already.
I know, right?
Wait,
No,
hold
no,
on,
no,
hold
wait.
on,
I did
hold
not
on.
actually
Wait,
say.
hold on,
Wait,
fellas,
you
hold
want
on,
to fight it
fellas.
now?
Here's my question. Has the Euro ended? Have you never heard the race is not for the swift, but for those who can endure? Take your
No,
That's a big
time.
boy.
Take your
That's a big boy.
time.
That's a big boy.
Take your time.
Man, sounds
Thank
oh
you.
man, man, tell you, can we say can he get his Europe fantasy crown now or something or the other? Something like that, man.
Yeah,
Say, big
man.
man. Fat boy,
Yeah, I asked if I collect the trophy now at the end of the Euros. I mean, and I still stand by that.
Mm-mm.
I still stand
Okay.
by
you
that.
can collect the last place trophy now.
All right, but you know what? Let me be fair. Let me be fair. All right, Match day 2 is still happening. All right, so we can look at that so far. You know, and
Can we not?
why are we not looking at
Some man squad done half with you.
My team has been awful so far.
see
I've only had
Joe
three
is
people
looking
play.
good.
I've only had 3 people play.
Joe in 10th. I mean, in 10th, but yet, you know, for match day, I think you do overall. I'm do overall. Overall is fair. Okay? So I dropped to
You bring
4th.
it up on the team or no?
Yeah, I'm
Because
going to
it's
do it right now.
naturally.
All right, there we
Yeah,
go.
Oh.
All right, so I dropped to 4th overall, but, you know, I have a whole ton of players left to play, so I don't have a problem with that.
You have a whole ton of players left to play.
I mean, boy, whole to the points coming now. Whole to the points still to come, all right? More there dropped to 6th. Let's see where Joe is. Where's Joe? Joe, where are you? Not top 10. Not top 13. Wow! We boss!
Listen,
You
see?
move up to
That's
16th.
That's 2 people kill me, man. Take it easy. Baby steps. Baby steps.
Well
You see,
done.
Wait, 40 points?
Jamal is guiding the way.
He avoid relegation.
Well done. Well, they put it back up. They put it back up here.
What?
Well done.
Listen, Jamal is clearing the path and then relax. I got this.
You got this, bro. You got this.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
what's Shaq's team? What's the name of Shaq's team in this?
I'm looking. Munchie, you in
Isn't it
8
chosen?
Munchie. Munchie, you
assume
need in the
Shaq
top
is
4.
chosen.
Why? You
I'm
and
in
Memphis
8.
tight?
I'm
You
just
and Memphis
14
tight?
points. No, I'm just 14 points. No, listen, I'm just 14 points behind you, bro. So humble.
I've only had 3 people
14
play.
points I can get that with one player.
No.
Yo,
Leave humbleness alone.
Yo, I
Big up-
even make Champions League. I didn't make
Yo.
this Champions League right here. Yeah,
big up Dumfries.
It's Europe
Big
League
up
conference,
Dumfries.
y'all down there, you know. Y'all need to come up, fellas. Y'all need to come up. Make this
Wow.
thing interesting, please.
I'm going to tell you, right? At 7
Who's Shaq team, Josh?
7
Chosen, I think.
Chosen.
Chosen.
Shaq in 7th. Then Memphis
He's
in 8th.
chosen.
Munchie in 8th. Munchie, you and me and Memphis. You Memphis the
Big up
cheat
to
off each
69.
other.
What?
Yeah,
I've only had 3 people play.
No. Memphis are only Germans in the team. I don't know they're not
I
gonna
only
find
have
so
one
pass,
German.
Memphis.
So you even support the Germans today?
No, my team, I branched off my team. I have people from all over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, right, I just want to say, Joe.
The German is Kimmich.
Okay.
He playing right
I
mid.
believe in
He playing right mid.
right?
So.
Don't get relegated, bro. Don't get relegated.
Sir, I believe in me too, which is why I said what I said. The race is not for the swift.
Is that for the
I have
service?
But Joe,
7 persons left to play.
Some my captain not playing so.
How many the 4 man give me some points and I'm back in the dance now. Relax, take it easy.
Joe,
Slowly but surely.
first place. Joe, first place has 112 points. You're 72 points off the lead now. Joe, 72 points off the lead.
I'm happy that you can come.
Yo, that is
no, I'm just saying, like the chances of you getting that trophy is like the same chances Arsenal will win the league next season.
Wow.
How Arsenal get it?
No, you see, I'm just bringing it down to reality. Sorry, Jamal. No, Jamal, I'm undercover City fan, so Jamal won't feel anything.
I was about to say, Joe was the only one who had a reaction. Jamal was just like, oh, okay.
Listen.
Yeah, you know,
Munchie,
Jamal is just
Make do the
Watch it, right? 72 points. Watch the max, Munchie. Man, 7 man left to play, right? Let's say next game week, my captain score one hatchet. Points that come. Yeah, check. After 1 man, no Munchie. And they still have 10 man, no Lukaku.
Lukaku done play.
I'm gonna say next week. I said if next game
next week.
But I think first place has Lukaku as his captain too. So
he does.
One step forward, 4 steps back.
Yeah, but we're not worrying about that, Munchie. The point is that I'm going to pass the heathens first. You understand? We'll think about Italian job after. Not call nobody name, but I think people know who they are. You know, we're gonna pass the heathens first, Munchie. And once we pass them, then we will go forth from there. 1 step at a time. You know, there's no need to rush. Take it easy, Munchie. Relax.
Definitely, my 2 English boys will show up tomorrow in that game.
Yeah, Sterling and who?
Sterling and Harry Kane.
Yeah, you are.
Don't worry more.
It's somebody that below me in the fantasy table.
I know, right? Here go like if you have more points than you. You're underneath the man.
I can't see when the next show.
Oh, we will see.
That's the spirit.
More make transfer now. Remember that.
You love getting
that was one Premier League season where I got very upset and I took a bunch of minus points.
That was awful. That was so awful. I remember that. And you were doing so good too. You know,
go from 3rd to 10th.
I know, right? He was doing so good.
I think that was the same. That was the same one. I remember one year I was like on the ESPN one. I was second in the world, and then I don't know what happened. I did so bad like 2 weeks in a row. I just forgot about refresh, and I just took all minuses, and just called quits.
Well, see, Joe don't have to do that. You just have to play nominate.
I was even thinking about that.
Anyway, we'll see how it goes next time. We'll keep up to date with this.
We might have used the wild card soon, but cool.
You do, bro. I highly suggest bro you make some changes there, bro, because as much as he says 72 points is hard to come back from. You need a good first game week, to build off of. Jamal, all right,
this is it.
We're not betting on your team. Right, the betting is behind you.
Yes. Long
Alrighty then. But it's good though. It's good. It's good competition. And you're right. Anything can happen, man. Anything. Yeah, Malenko get some good points today, boy. Murder. You know, anything can happen. You don't know.
Yeah,
I had it.
They go take the minus. I'm bringing KDB. Yeah.
Man, the crazy thing, Munchie. I took Locatelli out of my squad before the Italy game. Boss.
You could have cried.
Hurt. Pain.
Yo, that's how I feel about Yarmolenko, because the night before the game, I was swapped because I swapped out Bernardo Silva and I was like, Yarmolenko could do the job. And I put him in like twice and then I was like, nah, let me just take him out.
Yeah, boy. I wanted to put him Isaac, so in order to do that, I needed to, to get some points. I had to
tell me you
swap
love
out.
And you accusing me in the beginning of the fantasy of overthinking, and you're the one over there overthink. So there you go.
There goes Germany.
Tell the boy, drop out.
Suppose not. Wait, suppose Germany didn't even score a goal in this Euros. No, I'm just saying. No, look at it. For real. Suppose they don't even score a goal.
Yeah.
Now when they bring on Volland.
Hey, here what happened. Remember I tell you this, if Germany don't score a goal, watch in some way or form Ozil goes trending on Twitter. Bet.
Well,
somehow.
He already was.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah,
So if
because
they
he was
can bring
trending
back
the last game.
Muller and Hummels, they can bring back Mesut easily.
What?
And Marco Royce.
Watch.
What?
So you have to say.
Yo, ain't it outside, dog? Ain't it awful?
Them man say this to show
Like
out.
Germany and you.
Drop out.
Change your name, you see, stay on.
Ain't it awful?
Anyway, well, we gotta close the show though, guys. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the games. We'll see how we go. England, Harry Kane hat trick, hopefully. So we'll see how that works.
Hopefully.
My captain.
3 penalties.
And
Doesn't matter.
we'll see,
The hat trick.
we'll see how the rest of the games then go. And hopefully, we'll also hope that Drew comes up the table. We're hoping for Drew. Can't be a part of the Ireland fans team and be down there, man. You look bad for all of us.
Yeah.
People expecting you that Drew.
Wow.
Like people expect you to give wonderful commentary and come last and stuff like they can't do that, bro. Nobody can believe anything you say.
All right, give one break, no man.
At least you don't have like Xhaka and so in his team. Come on.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yo, it's so bad now. That Joe not even leading the second half of the table. The man still getting relegated in the second half.
No, but Joe, like
Josh, I
40 points.
Yo,
I don't
you
Joe,
can't
I
blame him,
got 40
dog.
points with about the 7 players in match day 1.
Josh, I don't usually say this, but and this is
Yo,
That's true.
he watched
I'm
us
sorry,
like
Joe.
that. He doesn't have
expect
high
your case.
quality players. Come on now.
To be honest with you, Joe, I did not check your stuff before. I had no idea you were last. I did not plan for you. I did not plan for you.
Yo,
I didn't plan for you.
the man had 28. He had 28 points on match day 1.
I didn't know.
Wait, Joe, from out 11 players, you only got 28 points.
And he get out of sub too. He get out of sub too.
Oh man, y'all killing me. I'm done. I gotta go. Thanks everybody for showing up.
Joe,
Oh,
don't go looking for a vacant manager job. Trust me.
Yo, imagine he criticizing North Macedonia manager and can't even manage his fantasy.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Idol Fans.
The man who rises again. Oh man! All right, have a good night, guys.
Thank you for watching Island Fans. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when there are new videos and updates. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and like us on Facebook. Island Fans, for the passion of the game.